OK, well, we've got two likely lads here, haven't we? It's a very good contest here. Pretty close, actually. You can see just the 6 points. 23 to champion Rob and 29 to challenger Gary. So, cheeky chappy Gary, off with his round 5 letters game.
OK, can I start with the vowel, please, Carol?
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
E.
And the consonant, please.
R.
And another consonant.
L.
And a third.
And W.
A vowel, please.
U.
And the consonant.
B.
And the consonant again.
S.
Another vowel, please.
E.
And a consonant to finish.
And we finish with G.
Thank you.
Yes, here we go. So how did you do, Gary?
A 7.
You got a 7, and how did you do, Rob?
Just a 6.
OK, what's the 6, Rob?
Bulges.
Bulges.
Yeah.
Yes, bulges there for 6. Now 7 coming up.
And burgles.
Let's spell that.
B-U-R-G-L-E-S.
Burgles. Yes.
Fine.
Or buglers, which is an anagram of burgles. Or, nothing longer than that I can see. Burgee, we've got, which is a 6-letter word, which is a nice word.
You could pluralise it. We have burgees, in fact.
Oh, yes.
It's a flag, as you can see there, for 7.
And for all 9, you could have what glue makers make, which is glue brews.
Well, look at the score now then, everyone. It's 23 and 36. And it's Rob's letters.
Consonant, please, Carol.
S.
And another one.
R.
And another one.
J.
Vowel, please.
I.
And another one.
E.
And a consonant.
T.
And vowel, please.
And a vowel. O.
Consonant.
M.
And final vowel, please.
And a vowel. A.
And the countdown starts now. So, Rob?
8.
An 8, good man. Gary?
8 as well.
OK, and if it's the same, what have you got? Rob?
Atomizer.
An atomizer, yeah, atomizer. And Gary?
Amortise.
Amortise. Interesting. 2 very 8 letters there.
Excellent words. Very
Absolutely
fun.
brilliant. Yeah. Yeah. Anagrams of each other. Atomizer obviously is a spray for atomizing things. And amortise means to... Oh, gosh.
Write off.
What?
To write off.
No wonder I didn't know it. Right, it's a write-off.
OK, well, very good. Right-on words there, that's for sure. So, these scores are going up by leaps and bounds here. Just look at them now. 31 and 44, yeah. OK. And it's Gary's letters then. Last letters game, actually, Gary.
A consonant, please, Carol.
Thank you, Gary. N.
And a vowel, please.
E.
And another vowel.
O.
And consonant again, please.
R.
And a second.
L.
And a third, please.
P.
And a vowel.
I.
Another consonant, please.
N.
And another consonant, please.
And a consonant. Thank you. And D.
And the last countdown, letters-wise, starts now. So we say Gary.
Just 6.
Now then, Rob.
Just 6, I'm
Oh,
afraid.
right. Gary, 6.
Period.
Period. Yep. Rob.
Pinned.
And pinned. Pinned and period for our 6s.
Those are both fine. When I suggest words, Miss Dent won't look them up, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. I think pond liner is a perfectly good word, which is, you can buy a pond liner in a garden centre. It must exist, but it's not in the dictionary, because the people who run the Oxford Dictionary aren't the sort of people who go to garden centres and buy pond liners, so they don't allow that sort of thing. We've got a 7, I think, which is what?
Proline. Proline is a biochemical term. It's an amino acid. Proline for 7.
Never heard of that. I've heard of pond liner.
Yeah, well, I've got a pond liner as well, actually. I mean, they're jolly expensive pond liner. You've got to have, digging a pond, you need a pond liner.
You do.
Yeah. But well, it was never called a pond liner. The chap that did it for me said you need the stuff that lines ponds. That's how he described it. So they're not called pond liners. It's called the stuff that lines ponds. Otherwise, the water will all seep away and you won't have a pond. That's what it's really called.
Exactly.
Yeah. Any road up. Let's move on to the last 2 rounds here. 37 and 50, so you can catch him, Rob, but you need a good numbers game, and it's your choice.
I have 1 from the top and any other 5, please, Carol.
Okay, thank you, Rob. 4 and 5. Right, the numbers are 6 and 1, 5 and another 6, 9 and 75 again. And the target this time is 248.
Well, 248 this time. 248. Here we go. Two, 4, 8, Rob.
No in there, I'm afraid.
Okay, so the field is wide open for you, Gary.
250.
250. Okay, 250.
Okay, 9 minus 6 is 3.
Yep, 9 minus 6 is 3.
Times 75 for 225.
Okay, times 75, 225.
6 minus 1 is 5.
The other 6, yep.
And times by 5 for 25.
Times by 5 is 25 and add
And
to
add.
time. 250.
Yes, sir, which is 7 points.
Yep. If you said 75 plus 6 gives you 81, then the 9 minus the other 6, that's the 3, multiply those two together, that's 243, and add on the 5, and that's 248.
Very good. Well, that's good for you, Gary, actually. So it's 37 and 57. So let's see who gets these 10 points here at the end. So if you're both ready, please now reveal today's countdown conundrum. And on 2 seconds, he stabs his button to say...
Described.
Described. Wow. What about that? Yeah. Well, there you go. There you go. Well done. And I can tell you this. What did you say at the beginning of the programme, Carol, about these two?
Oh, I said I was quivering.
You were quivering.
Quivering, Richard.
Well, I sort of know how you mean, but in a different context, because, I mean, the energy from this chap is just amazing. He's just so eager. I don't know what you're on, Gary, but it's I might need some in my old age. It was a fantastic performance there by Gary, so 67 to 37. And in the champion's chair tomorrow you will find Mr. Gary Woodward. And Rob, this was a great match between you two guys, and he ran away with it towards the end. I'm sure you'll agree.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, you had 2 great games, 2 great victories. So we say good luck to you. And of
got my
course, you got your degree in your back pocket. So with a 2-1, so that's excellent, excellent for you. So we say farewell to Rob Watson, with of course the gigantic goodie bag that we give away these days. So Rob, farewell. Well, we've got Debbie Jones coming next. Hi, Debbie.
Hi.
Now, what do you think about this young man here? Are you up to it?
I'd like to go home.
You want to go home? With him? I think he's booked up, actually.
No, Damien, yeah.
OK, well, I look forward to seeing Debbie. She's quite a character as well. Anyway, we say farewell to to Rob with perhaps a word from you, Richard.
Yeah, Rob Watson, difficult one to do anagrams with. It's odd things like U2's last album, which is called Bono's Wart. A little village, probably in Warwickshire, called Aston Brow, where the landlord in Aston Brow would be what Rob was doing up until the point where he didn't win anymore, which was being Baron Swat.
Yeah.
All of those are Rob Watson.
Thank you. OK, Richard, goodbye. Suzie, goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Carol, goodbye.
Goodbye.
And from me, goodbye. See you tomorrow.
Channel 4's enjoying a season of Charles Crichton films, and tomorrow's finds a boy and his mother torn apart by war in the divided heart at 1:55. Next, girls accused of using their bountiful assets to get men shouldn't be allowed. Ricky Lake next on the Big Four.
Countdown is sponsored by 7 Seas 1 a day pure cod liver oil.